Hello? Oh, hope that's working. Alright, now we got commentary working again. We got here, on the big table 8 ball, we got Marvin Nash and Rob Bishop. Table 1. I need to post the bracket in the description so people can actually go to the bracket. I mean, just music seems a little loud. I need to turn that mic off. Oh, that's so much better when that mic's turned off. Alright. I don't think there's any points because I was only gone for maybe 10 minutes, so there's no way it's 2-4 already. Okay, the bracket is posted in the description if anyone wants to go look at it. He's pretty good at jumping. Right, so tables, we have Marvin Nash and Rob Bishop on table 1. Rod Clendenin? I don't know. And John Hinchy on table 2. Carmen Combs and Damian Panic on table 3. Kevin Zeshnik and Chris Keast on table 4. Tony Waters and Gary Torgerson on table 5. Zach O'Neill and Jared Pickens on table 6. Tammy Finley and Gary George on table 7. And Ken Woosley and Rich Brandt on table 8. The bracket is on Digital Pool. I did post it in the description if anyone's looking for it. Don't know if it updated. You might have to restart the stream or restart whatever browser you're watching it on. Do you know who you drew first, Mom? Carl Tibbetts. You know who I drew first? Nick Kerr. And we rounded out at about 50, I think it said 50 players on Digital Pool, something like that. Huh? No, not an 8 ball. No 3 foul and 8 ball, guys, just so you know. Would you share the stream on your page? Because I shared it to Spokane 9 Ball Open originally, so. It's on Spokane 9 Ball Open. Oh, shoot. Sometimes I know how to type. Sometimes. Not a lot. That's, I was also typing fast, because why not type fast? I'll fix it, don't worry. Everyone got a Hey-O-E New Year's instead of a Happy New Year's. I don't have access to that page. So. Looks like we got a safety from Marvin. Or kind of more of a two-way. If he makes that, or was that no? Or no? Looks like. Oh well. Accidents happen, I guess. Or maybe he did that on purpose. Who knows? Ooh. It's a good little safety right there. Tough little leave for Rob. Oof. Tough, tough, tough. Do you want to commentate, Chad?
I was thinking about it. I'm up next, but yeah.
Okay.
Thinking about it.
It's your call.
Yell at some people on here.
Okay. There you go. Can
Am
you
I
hear?
on?
Yeah?
Can't hear myself.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to be able to hear. There we go. I can at least somewhat hear myself.
Somewhat.
All right.
You can hear it a little bit.
So we got Nash, Marvin Nash, and we have
Rob Bishop.
Robert Bishop.
I call him Rob. He plays on my nine.
What
ball
other
teams.
Fargos are they?
Rob's like a
I think they're like in the middle fives or
400.
something.
I
Oh,
want to
four.
say. I don't know Rob. I
Marvin's
don't know
probably
about Marvin.
high fives, low sixes or something, if I had to guess. Maybe he's 6.
He's a
I don't know.
594, just under 6. Wow. My typing skills today are phenomenal.
Yeah, I noticed right before I jumped into the booth here that Robert wasn't actually making a contact with the cue ball. He wasn't intending on actually hitting any balls, and he actually just picked the cue ball up and handed it over to his opponent, and that's not that hurts.
Yikes.
It's not something that you're allowed to do.
Really?
It's over. You lost.
It's, yeah.
So
I didn't know that.
you have to make contact
With
the cue tip. You know, what I recommend to the people that I train when that happens, if you're not intending to actually make a hit, okay, and we all know that, you know, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to mess this up,
intentional
okay,
safeties.
but you have to make contact. You can't just pick the ball up, okay? But you know when you're reaching out with the cue ball and it's too far away, so you just use the top of your shaft or the bottom of your shaft and the top of the cue ball to kind of move it where you want. You know what I'm saying by that?
Yeah, position. Trying to
Yeah,
get
instead
that
of
perfect
using
angle.
instead of using the top of your shaft, just do that same thing and make a contact with your actual tip and just barely hit it.
Yeah.
And that's all you have to do. Or go the opposite way of what you're trying to not break up and just barely touch it. So, but you
Yeah.
have to make contact. You can't just set it.
Yeah. I thought he hit it
I don't
with
think
his,
it's a much more than a foul than ball in hand because you already gave him ball in hand,
yeah,
but it's just not.
sportsman.
Yeah, it's a sportsmanship.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to do something, but it almost just looked like he like almost tripped and tapped it. I don't know. You were watching it, not me though, so I'm gonna.
Well,
trust
no, what
your-
it was is he just didn't want to hit the ball. He
Yeah,
wasn't
oh,
want to
yeah.
arrange anything. Instead of him doing anything, he just picked the ball up.
Oh yeah.
That's all. But he unfortunately was going for the top left corner and rattled it, and it went in the top right, and he ends up losing that game.
Yeah.
So short races, these can be very, very costly.
Yeah. Thankfully, it is alternate brake though, so
That helps.
you don't get broken ran every rack. Playing
That does
frickin'
help.
playing John on Thursday, and he broke and ran me one rack. I was like, dude, what are you doing? On a 9-footer, I was like, really?
Definitely tougher on a 9-footer.
Really? I've always heard the argument that it's easier because you don't have as many clusters. Versus on a 7-footer, you get that closer.
It's not. Now your shape and what type of precision pull you need to have on a little table and compared to a big table. Yes, I see where you are on that, but you're never going to have really a long shot on the 7-footers where you will have long shots on those 9-footers.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
there's a little
Especially if
difference on
you're-
the actual shot itself. But yeah, you are right on.
Especially
You know,
if you're under.
you can kind of play in a
6
big
foot.
area and be able to still be in line there. So
Yeah.
there is some truth to that, but yeah, you always want to
Because,
practice on
I
a
mean, yeah,
9-footer if you can.
Look at this break. It's like you don't really have any real trouble balls other than the 14, depending on which side you get to it. But that's still makeable as long as you get almost perfect shape. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks like solids are
Yeah, solids would have been.
pretty easy here.
Yeah, solids is the way to go on this one. Like I said, the only one before he made the 6-ball, I want to say. Before he made like the 6-ball was the 14. I mean, now it's for solids. I would say probably the hardest ball on the table is the 1-ball, but that's just because it's close to the rail. Who did you draw first to play, Chad?
Johnny Way.
Ooh. Well, I hope you're on the TV table because that's a fun match.
Yeah, this game's only 1-0, so
I
that's
know.
probably not going to be the case.
You might be table 2. I think John's is 2-0, something like that. I don't know. That or looks like Damien on table 3 is 3-0 or maybe 4-0 if you don't mark it yet.
That ball skidded really bad on him there. That's why you try to stay away from some of the slow rolls, but he kind of had to right there, just to keep in line.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
how you
unfortunate.
get
Had
your
about a
shape.
2-inch skid there. It didn't even give him a chance. He did protect the pocket a little bit. You might be able to come off that 3 off the rail and have it spin in, but that 3-ball now is going to be some work.
Yeah. I mean, these pockets are pretty big. I think it goes past it. I don't know. Can you tell from this? From this view on the side over here?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it goes in to me. It looks like he
Doesn't?
has to go off that rail and use the backside of the 12-ball.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's kind of what I meant. It goes in even if you have to cheat
It being
like
so
that.
far out, it's tough because it just wants to sit there and spin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta say though, those carom shots where you just have to like push one ball out of the way to get your ball in, those are the best. Or if you have to hit it off a rail to bump it in. Those ones are really fun. Looks like he's gonna go for the 3-ball though.
You know, you could bank it and do the same thing on the other side, but that's risky.
Oh,
he
it
could
went.
make it
It
nice.
went.
Yeah, you got 12-inch pockets here. No problem.
Ah.
Looks like if he can
Think
see the 7, he's got a chance here to.
I think you can see the 2. I don't know if you can see the 7 though.
Yeah, he's jumping into the 7 here. Problem with the jump is this cue ball is just going to be flying around. I don't know, is that a jump stick or
Yeah,
what?
it's a break jump.
Oh, okay,
He splits
got
it at the middle.
Got it.
I think he jumped once earlier. I don't know. It's like right when I got back and I was still trying to get everything set up. Right. My mom was like, "That was a good jump," and I was
You just
like,
don't
"Was it?"
usually see people break it down over there. They break it down over here so
Yeah.
they can keep, now he's going to have to go reach down on the ground to grab
Yeah.
it,
Or just depends. Sometimes I throw it on the ground. Sometimes I put it in the
It
pocket.
was hard to keep that cue ball from not flying around. For it to go off the table, that's unfortunate, but
Yeah.
hard to keep any control there.
Yeah. It was a nice jump. It's hard when I feel like when I have because I have a break jump cue, I do not get as many on the table jumps as I do with using my dad's jump cue, his jump cue. Maybe that's just me though.
Yeah, it settles down a little easier with carbon fiber if you're able to do it. But yeah, I mean, it's springy, so it's hard to settle it down. You want to just get over the object ball if you can and get it settled if you're able to.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah, jumping is its own skill set.
Yeah, it is.
Especially if you can jump with spin, man, phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a whole nother level.
Yeah, that's what you do, right, Chad?
Not on purpose. No, those cues now they do make it pretty easy if you need to masse
Yeah.
a little bit. To either way, you can accomplish that a lot more easy. That cue tech is almost like cheating.
Oh yeah.
Predator's got a really nice one too, but
Love
yeah,
the
I
cue
mean,
tech.
you could masse like that. It's pretty awesome.
I haven't actually shot with the Predator jump cue. I've shot with the OB jump cue before they kind of went out of business, but I like the OB lift. They're pretty nice.
Yeah, it's all about the spring and if it's going to have any deflection on it when you're coming through. That's the two biggest things that I care about.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Damien's up 3-0 down there. What is he going to try to do for this 14? Just some top to bring it back up, you think?
Yeah,
or-
just top and just stay up on this end rail down here, and just leave the two ball away from being any play. Yeah,
Ooh.
hit it pretty
Very
good.
nice shot.
Couldn't tell the angle there. Looked like he was able to stay on just the side of the table, but looked like he hit it well enough.
Now he has kind of a back cut.
I liked
looks
how
like,
he was
yeah.
able to put some spin on it, or some speed on it, though, because
Yeah.
if you do hit one of those and you roll up on it, then you're frozen. So
Yeah,
a
you're-
little bit of speed helps for sure. Looks like he's wanting to
Back cut it.
cut this on the right side,
Yeah.
the blind cut here, see how he can control the
Is he putting right spin on
control the
there?
cue ball.
Just a hair
This
at
one's
right.
a little tougher.
Yeah, put a little bit of right on it. Oh,
He's
that
going
was
to run a little
pretty.
longer than he wants to, but 50-yard line.
Ooh, right. A little bit of angle, not in the right way for the bank, but looks like he's going for the cut again.
Looks like side's your better one, but he's going to cut it in the corner and try not to scratch
Try
on
not
the
to
side
scratch,
here.
yeah. It's a confident stroke, that's all it is.
Yeah,
Very
he hit it
nice
really
shot
good.
by Marvin.
Nice shot by Marvin there.
I think Rob even said very nice shot. Or Marvin go thank you. You said you're playing up in that Harold Prine tournament, right? Up at Legacy?
Yeah, I am playing in it. Looks like it's
Full
already
128.
full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he mentioned something about 90, 96 he was going to keep it at, and then the waiting list became so
Long.
big he extended it, and now he's got a full filled at 128. and
Yeah.
I think he has a couple people on the waiting list right now too. So
Oh shoot, I can't. I'm not logged
that's
into
a good
Facebook.
cause for a good person, and a lot of people are playing in that are local, which is something that I like to see.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh gosh, I was gonna pull up the flyer, but I'm kind of illiterate today for some reason. Or pull up the roster, I guess would be the term there.
So Marvin's up 2-0 here. Looks like he likes the second ball break here is what I'm assuming. I don't know yet, though.
I've never
Nope,
really...
he squared it up.
Yeah, I've never really tried the second ball break with 8-ball. No, I feel like I see it a lot on Valley League just because of Valley League's rules, but I don't really see it a lot when I played BCA 8-ball. Whoa. Yeah, it looks like it's full at 128 now for the Legacy tournament. Doesn't show the waiting list, but I believe he said he had a couple, 2 or 3 spots on the wait list already for the 128 full, which is crazy. It's nice that it's that big.
Yeah, at least Legacy can afford to have a tournament like that because they have plenty of tables, so they won't be having
17
too many. Yeah, I think that's
bar box
17, but I don't know if they
something
use
like
one
that.
of them. I think they'll use
I don't
16
know.
of them.
Yeah, I don't know if they use 17. 17's kind of in that like weird spot.
Well, it's in a weird spot, and it's just
kind
lot
of a
of-
pain.
well, that's where the kitchen is too.
Yeah, so you hear all the dings from the kitchen, and it's also
People
like right
walking
next
in
to
and
the
out there all the time,
bathroom,
but,
so people walk back and
yeah.
forth. It's not a bad table. It's just awkward spot. It's a good practice table though. Really helps you if you struggle with the sharking aspect of pool.
Yeah.
See, is he gonna shoot that 11?
Yeah, it's not easy here because you
I
gotta
can't tell if
you have to force follow off the point like that.
Oh, that was a very
Nice
nice shot. Rob's gotten very, very good. Because like I said, I played summer with him, and he's just really improved even since summer. But I think he had other stuff going on during the summer, so he wasn't 100% in the mental
Oh, he's put a lot
game.
of time in.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always see him here. So
Oh yeah, I remember, gosh, when I came in one summer and I think I was just like cleaning balls or something, and every time I'd come in, he was here. He just practices a lot more than me. And it's definitely showing with some of the shots he's making and how he's playing. That one was, I think he got shape on the 14 on that one. Kind of shot that kind of fast though, it looked like.
I don't think he can see the 14, but
Oh.
I don't know. You might have to put some draw,
Oh, I don't know.
a
It's
little bit
kind
of
of
right spin. He might be able to come off this 4. Well, maybe he's looking at it. I guess he's calling it. So
It might be.
yes, you
I
can
think
see
he
it.
can maybe make it with spin and cheat it. Like force the spin to throw
Yeah,
it.
the only problem with that is leaving yourself tucked.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good shot. Kind of ties up that 3-ball a little bit. I don't think that 3-ball goes past the 14 anymore. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, 3-ball looks
Yeah. But,
ugly.
yeah. Depending on how you shoot, though, some of those breakouts are like, oh, easy if you get your shape.
I don't see a lot of breakouts on the 3 right here.
Yeah, I don't. Not off this 4-ball, but I think if he can get to a good shape on the 1 or the 7, that 3-ball breaks out kind of nice. Ooh. Don't think he's touching it. Oh, maybe he's taking this to the corner? Or, oh, he's just going to play safe. Very smart move. One of my favorite aspects of 8-ball is how much more opportunity you have to play safe on a table versus any other table, or like versus like 9-ball, because you only have 9 balls to work with, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that ball went or not.
I don't know. That one was. I think he was more worried about nicking the 3 on the way by.
Yeah, I would have went off the rail.
Yeah.
Would have went off the rail and used the 3 for the 14 to float into the corner.
Yeah. Yes, there's a bracket in the description of the live stream. I can also post it in the chat. Ooh. Hit straight on the point and popped out.
Yeah, it didn't look good from the get on that one.
No.
All right, looks like I'm up over here, so good luck the rest of the way here, and I'll be back here in the next hour or two.
Alright, looks like he left himself kind of tough on this 12-14. Or, sorry, it's 12-10 on the cam, or not on the camera, but on my screen it kind of looks like the 12-14. The combo's there. Not my favorite because it's not a straight combo. You kind of have to cheat to one side of the 12 to create, like, you have to, like, this is a bad, I'm not talking very well, but you kind of have to create an angle almost. And like that, yeah, you have to use extra angle on the 12 to try to get the 13 there like you would. I don't know. It's just an extra step aiming. Makes it a little more difficult than the average combo. Right, looks like Damien won on table 3, 5-0. Oh, that was a very nice shot by Marvin. Table 2, John's up 3-1 against Rod. I believe Chad said he was playing Johnny Way. Which will be I think that'll be a good match. I like both of them. They're both pretty good at banks, I would say.
Chad Olson, Johnny Way, table 3. Chad, Johnny, table 3.
Let's see. I don't know what I would do here, to be honest. This is kind of a tricky little run out. I think personally, I don't know, it's just an awkward cue ball. You could do 7. If you trust your draw stroke, you can draw back up just a hair for the 1. Leave yourself a little angle to come up for the 6 or the 2, and then play it from there. Oh, what did I say? Kind of stunned it more, and it got like a natural angle off of it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Looks like he's gonna put, can't really tell what he's putting on it. Maybe just middle. Oh, looks like he put a hair spin on it. He kind of has that stroke where he kind of follows through and puts his spin on it, like a lot of the old pros used to do, so that way you couldn't see what spin they were doing. See, looks like he's going for that 6 ball with a hair left. Yeah, so it can kind of, can't really get a good stun shot on that because you'll go off a little bit too far for the 2, so you have to kind of cheat it with spin to keep it straight, I believe. Very nice, very nice. Very nice out by Marvin. Looks like Rob's taking a break. And I will be right back while Rob's on break. Alright, I am back. It's like Rob's to break. Honestly, I forgot Rob was breaking. I don't know. Alt break always screws with my brain. Especially when it's Scotch doubles. Scotch doubles alt break. Amazing how fast you lose track. Ooh, I like that break. He had a little bit of like punch on it almost, I would say. That caused it to go forward and out, so that way it kind of avoided getting clustered, which naturally, since he didn't make a ball, it kind of is an L, as the youngins say. Like me, I'm a youngin, but kind of an L. I don't really know what I would take here personally. I guess it just depends on what you're comfortable with. Say the most appeasing one is honestly probably solids, but you also have that 6-ball to deal with. Looks like he is taking solids. Although I don't think that 6-ball's too tough if you can get down to the 3 and make the 3. And leave that cue ball right down there because you can take the 6-ball up to the corner pocket. Relative to where the camera's at right now would be the top right pocket. I really wish we would just get a number system in place for pockets. I don't know. So it looks like, I don't know what he's going to do here. I would personally say the cue ball got away from him, but he's also like 200 points above me in Fargo, so I'm not going to try to say that. Because he probably knows more of what he's doing. Well, not. Anyway. He has a better idea of what's going on in his brain for the table. That's what I'm trying to get at there. It's like, maybe he can cut that 6 in the corner. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like it goes. It's going to be kind of close. I personally would be worried about hitting the 15. But you can always use spin to kind of... That was a great hit. Good hit. Good hit. Good leave on that 3-ball. Looks like he's gonna try to play that 1-ball here. I think the 4-ball is probably the key ball here to get on the 8. Just because that 1-ball's so in the pocket, I would say almost, and the 13 being there, you have too much liability to hit something else off of that trying to get back down for the 8. This is at the Black Diamond. Ooh, looks like, yeah, not quite the angle I would want personally. I would want to be a little bit more towards the wrong side. I just realized there's 2 spots on this table. I was gonna say towards the spot, but there's 2 spots. I want to be a little bit more higher, more above the 11, just so you could get maybe a little soft draw stroke to kind of skid it down. But that's just me personally, you know. Everyone has their opinions. I think he's wanting that also. I could the way he got down and shook his head. Looks like he's trying to figure out how to get to that 8. I don't know what you could do here, really. You could hit it with maybe like a punch, like a top spin shot, and bring it all the way down and around. Oh, just like that. Ooh. I think that 14 gave him a little love tap there to help get some shape. That's why I looked at you funny. Ooh. That scratch on table 2 that saved, I believe that guy's name is Rod. Not Ron, Rod. I think I might have called him Ron. This is a pretty, I want to say that was a break and run for, or a derby, I guess, because I believe Robert broke. So that was a derby for Marvin up until he missed that 8. And Rob has 7 balls on the table. It's kind of a tricky starting spot too, but honestly in this situation you kind of just have to pitch